We're back on our front porch this week on Pole House Black Pot Weekend Getaways. On the menu,
candied cinnamon biscuits.
So stick around.
I think they're done, hon.
Well, hello.
Good morning, everybody. It's actually morning.
Welcome back if you've a subscriber. If not, thank you for joining us. We're on our front porch. It's getting close to Christmas.
Yep, getting a little close. A couple more weeks.
We're fixing something we fixed before on here, and it's actually in our cookbook, which would make a really nice Christmas present. At the end of this video, we tell you how to order one.
Yeah, you can order online or through Venmo, or you can just do it the old-fashioned way.
And we're doing a twist on this. We're also, remember when we made those ugly candied apples?
Yeah.
We couldn't find Red Hots anywhere in town, could we?
No, we couldn't find them.
Well, a viewer, thank you, Nancy.
Yep.
She found some for us. So we're going to use the Red Hots and do a spin on our classic cinnamon biscuit. We're having candied cinnamon biscuits today. Also, one thing we were going to show last week when we had technical difficulties is a very rainy,
just a little bit,
parade. It was very rainy.
Yeah,
and that was part of our problem. We had to let things dry out. Wade and Leslie, Iris, and Joey were in the parade.
Angel wasn't in because she was filming it.
I was videotaping it. We're not going to show you the whole thing. We're going to show you our 4 favorites. Of course, you know I am just slightly prejudiced.
Oh yeah.
So you are going to be in it. Yeah. You and Leslie and Joey and Iris.
It is a nighttime parade. Quick reference to what it was. The theme, which is kind of cool for our local parade this year, was Holiday Movie Marathon.
And only one of these won anything. And well,
they had 3 different categories.
There was only one that we're doing, that we're showing. These are our personal favorites.
Oh yeah.
Not the favorites from the parade judges. So, we're going to regroup and we'll get right back at you.
Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, we start with our basic biscuit that we make for our hometown, our family, maybe hometown too. Biscuits for Biscuits and Gravy. We made this years ago on our second video. We might link that.
Yeah, we'll try to link that down below.
Which is flour, baking powder, and salt. Now comes the change for the cinnamon part. We're doing 1/3 cup of cinnamon. I'll get it right here, man. 1/3 cup of sugar. 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. Off there.
Heaping.
Yep, that was not very heaping. Use that one. There we go. Okay. Now that's the rest of those ingredients that we want to mix together real quick before we start adding liquid ingredients.
When are you going to put your candies in there?
I think I'm going to go ahead and put them in now. Don't think it's going to hurt anything. They can kind of mix in, and I'll try to get them evenly spread out. We're going to use 1 cup.
And the theory is that they won't sink to the bottom.
We hope. It's been a while since we made them. I think we made these one time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Now we need to thank somebody for this, don't we?
Yeah, a local friend and subscriber and viewer, Nancy, gave us these because she saw our video about the not having being able to find any Red Hot type of candy. Okay, that's mixed in. Now, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. also not in a regular biscuit recipe. Same way with a cup of something in there. 1 cup of milk and 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. Pretty simple, that's it. Now,
Well, instead of Iris being down here,
out making racket.
we got Joey barking at the cat that's across the street. And Joey needs to be quiet.
Okay, now, with any biscuit, you don't want to overmix. So as soon as it comes together, you stop mixing. Okay. You get that in that bottom in the center, all mixed in.
Now, let's look at it.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Now they're going to be maybe a little bit sticky, which is
instead
okay.
of cutting them, why don't we just have drop biscuits?
We can.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Me either way. I was going to roll them out on, put them out on parchment paper and then cut them. But yeah, drop biscuits would be fine too. Okay, so take the lid off. Get over here out of our way.
See, we're working against time. Because them briquettes are
Charcoals are
about
almost
ready.
ready. Yes, they are. You roll up and get my hands ready to go. Okay, so what do you think about this size?
Yeah, about that size. You got a glob underneath that spoon. There you go.
We'll see how that works. Hopefully they'll be alright to be able to just, if I need to, I can move them. If I don't get them evenly spaced correctly. Just kind of guessing.
Drop biscuits work better if they're just a little wet.
Yeah, they work good.
We did that when we went to Painted Rock Conservation Area, didn't we?
Oh yes, we made another variation of this basic biscuit recipe when we did the garlic cheese biscuit.
And those were drop biscuit, weren't they?
Yes. Kind of stolen theme. That one can be a little bit bigger. It's not as big as some. It's themed from Red Lobster type of an idea, isn't it? That they do.
Yeah.
Come a little closer together, I think.
Well, normally what we do is we just dump it in there and score it, but
That works pretty good too.
yeah, we wanted individual biscuits today. Now both Joey and Iris, I don't know if you see her. Iris is right there.
Make a couple just a little bit bigger, and that way we'll have a little bit more. You cut out, if you put them too close together, they still turn out okay, but if you want a little crispier edges, then it's nice to have just a little bit of gap between what you're doing. A little bit more on this one. Then I think we'll have enough room to put the last one right there in the center. These little plastic spatula scrapers, they work good. They're kind of pretty stiff. They work. That's what we use a lot for cleaning Dutch ovens. Little plastic scraper like that.
Yep.
Really handy. You can get them from different various places. Like Pampered Chef has them, Lodge has them. They work really handy for scraping out stuff, but also if you get stuff down in the cast iron, you can kind of scrape it out. There, works pretty handy. Okay, what do you think, hon?
Well, let me look here. Oh yeah, those look fantabulous. And just in the nick of time.
Alrighty.
So I guess we're gonna just start to bake, aren't we?
We're going to just start the bake. Okay. Hopefully this isn't too hot, because I don't have my gloves here handy. But I think we'll be alright. Now, this is a 12-inch regular Dutch oven, 6-quart. Some of them call it a shallow one. They make a 12-inch deep, which is an 8-quart, but we don't really need that much extra space. Kind of Take space you don't need. And for the basic bake, which is what we're going to do today, we're doing 30 pieces of charcoal. Here's a good 375-degree oven, which means we're doing about 10 on the bottom, which is 1/3, and then 2/3 on top, which would be about 20. So you got to get around over here on this side.
Now I guess we ought to talk about something else too. What's the hardest thing about cooking outside with briquettes or any kind of coal?
Well, bad weather.
No.
And
one thing in particular.
What, the wind?
Yes.
Yeah, wind, of course, is probably one of the worst. Other than rain, of course. That don't work too good either, but yeah. So, I did a nice ring around the outside, and now we do a nice checkerboard style, which basically is a good, nice ring around the top, and then we'll do 4 kind of in the middle to finish a checkerboard style. Try to get them evenly spaced so you get as even as a bake as you can, because when we're baking you want an even heat so you get even browning of all stuff. Okay, there it is. Now this is, since our Dutch oven was not preheated, we've got a little bit longer than you would do in a basic biscuit, say if you were doing it in the house, because your oven's reheated. So it takes probably closer to 30 minutes, where a lot of times biscuits don't cook quite that long in the house, but that's all right. Now we've also got a little bit of breeze blowing, coming and going. So wind, like we just talked about, is not our friend, so we're going to put the wind guard up. Wind guard, and since we're thinking about 30-minute cook time, we're going to rotate every 10 minutes. So we'll see you back here in 10 minutes.
That's who I thought it was. I thank you. There's Wade.
Okay, it's been 30 minutes.
And I smell them.
Yeah, we saw just a little bit of steam coming out of there, so we're pretty much sure they're done.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, good.
Looks like they're done.
They're set.
Well, yeah. The thing is, though, them red hots are gonna be red hot, but not in the spicy way this time. They're gonna be. Them candies melted really good. They look pretty.
But they're gonna be lit burners.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna let them rest.
We're gonna let them cool a minute, and then we'll come back.
Then we'll come back and sample them. So we'll be right back. Okay, we waited about 5 minutes. Pour one out. I think it's cool enough so it won't be burning us. So grab a half, Angel. I'll grab a half and we'll tear it apart. Ooh, looky there. That look good.
Ooh, it's still hot.
Nice and steaming. Nice and soft in the middle, a little bit crispy on the outside.
So we're gonna take a test.
Probably still might be burning.
Oh my God.
The cinnamon's kind of
Thank
melted.
you, honey.
Cinnamon's kind of melted, but it's also got a little
good.
crunchy to it too.
Oh my.
The red hots.
Those are gorgeous. So, that about does it for this weekend getaway. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. We hope you liked our choices for the Fayette 2023 Christmas Parade. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. Give us a like, which is a thumbs up. And thank you for watching.
Thanks again. See you next week. Bye, everybody.